Hey everybody, I'm here to do another DVD review on a film called Don't Go to the Reunion. I know a lot of people probably haven't heard of this movie or anything, but I picked it up at Horror Hound last year, and I'm now just getting, to the time to where I can do these videos and talk about, films that I've watched and stuff. But it's a real throwback to the 80s slashers, which I really like, because, during the 70s and 80s we were getting really good classic horror films. So it's pretty cool to have a film come out that, you know, is like going back in that time and making a film, especially because the writers and directors love the 80 horror films. So, and you can definitely tell too when you're watching it. But it's released by Slasher Studios. So if you get on slasherstudios.com, you'll most likely be able to pick up a copy of this. It's written by Kevin Summerlin and directed by Steve Goltz. So, and these guys run their own website. Slasher Studios is their website. So I've been on there, and I know that they've been selling copies of this and posters and shirts and stuff like that. But like I said, I picked this up at the convention Horror Hound. So it pretty much the story is this horror obsessed geek goes to this high school, and the popular kids pick on him and stuff. And then years later, they're all doing their own thing, and then they get invited to the reunion. And they're all sketchy at going at first, and then they all end up going, and and then it's about them showing like what they've been up to and all this and that, and then they start getting killed off by one by one, and they keep thinking that it's the kid that they picked on that invited them and is doing this and stuff. And it's got a little bit of a twist to it at the end as well, which a lot of these films coming out nowadays, they're twisting the endings on us, so that's always a good thing. So, but that's pretty much the story. Nothing too fancy or anything, but it is actually a really well done film. And I remember seeing the writers and directors on one of those fundraising sites. I can't remember which one it was, but them trying to raise enough money to make this film, and it actually got the funding that it needed. And I think this film was only made with like $20,000, $20,000, somewhere around in there. But it is actually a really well done made movie for the budget that it had and the actors that they got. So, if you guys can get on the site and check the movie out, I would definitely recommend this one to any horror fans, and especially people that is a fan of like the 80s slashers films. Definitely check this out, because the story is actually, they're actually taking aspects of 80s slashers and putting it into this film. So it's very, very cool. Like I said, I'd recommend it to any 80s slasher fans out there. So if you guys have heard of this movie or have seen this movie, like I always say, comment, let me know what you guys think about it. And definitely get on slasherstudios.com and check the film out. Thanks.